Oh my god. Is it actually? Alright, here we go.
Oh god. There's already fighting going on. In the far back.
And I see wing damage already. Okay, and everybody stopped on the track here. Okay.
We're not stopping. No one DNF. We're not stopping. No one
A lot
DNF.
cleaner, a lot cleaner.
The back was horrible. I'll admit, back was horrible.
I think we're
Like,
going
dude,
good.
there's 27 races. These people do not have to drive so aggressive through these first few turns.
It's Monza, man. Monza's just like good looking, I guess. So, unlike the last time, there's no real big movers. I think Anthony's, maybe up one position. I think he's like P16.
It's gonna rain all race. There's not really a lot of ups and downs. Okay, now
And
the Williams
Brad
dropped.
Sherman is off track.
Yeah, never mind this. It's not been a great race for this guy. Now Harper and Brennan take spots here. Now it's the Haas is leading. Crazy thing is now that it's raining, it's more cleaner. Oh, and then there's these two DNFing.
And I swear, bro,
William.
if they ask for a restart, they probably will too. Yeah, Regan Voss is so right. People do not know how to race. Like, what is this, bro? Come on now. How many times did Preston say don't dive bomb into turn one, and they all still did it? And now we've got a safety car on lap one.
We're not restarting. We've already made it 2 laps through. We're just not doing it.
And PC is not very happy in the dispatch side.
No, but he's also sorry because he had no wing. So at this point, it's just the 2 DNFs. It's not going to be perfect. It's not.
Safety car on lap 2. Who saw it coming? This single file restart could be good, though. We'll see how this one comes out.
Yeah. Only 2 DNFs, you know, that's what it is. It's a rain race, so DNFs are going to be possible anyways.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought the rain was gonna kind of cancel out everything that happened. I thought it was gonna make them be way more safe, but these guys, bro, that's the problem with sim racing. Some people think that they can win the race on the first lap, and then stuff like this happens.
Yeah. I mean, there's 27 laps. That's why we do long races. That just shows that when you get messed up, or when you start farther back, you have so many laps to catch up, and still people think turn 1's gonna make me win this race. Turn 1 is not, dude, there's so much more to this race, and people just still continue to do this, and I don't get it. The only good thing about the safety car, and I'll be honest about it, is the fact that not everyone who got their wing broken can go get it fixed now.
Yeah.
Because now everyone can get their wing, but oh my gosh, and then here's... Is the safety car over?
Yes, it's over, and
oh god, so now everything's back to the square one.
We've got a stopper going off the track already. Okay, so we gotta lock in now because there's 18 drivers, and we've got to pay attention to every last one of them, so...
No, Isaac's currently 10th right now with Anthony Yana's on his side. They're kind of side by side
right now.
These guys are
rivals. These guys are rivals. You want to watch this one.
And another pile up again back there. Oh my gosh, we need this track split up now.
The sooner the better. Apparently people can't race side by side.
We might need this track to split up really bad.
It's starting. I think we've got a pretty good single file line for everybody, so hopefully it starts to calm down. I'm curious to see what these Red Bulls are going to do. How are they going to beat the Haas?
Now Josh is currently 8th right now. Does Josh have any sort of wing damage? This Alpine is currently going way off track, and now he sits, and Josh saves himself. Josh with an insane move. What a move from Josh.
And now here comes the Alpine's going to retaliate here, but Josh is going to stay on that outside and keep that position. What a move by Josh Sanchez right there. And yes, Josh does have wing damage.
Oh, that's not what Josh wants at all. No, Isaac doesn't. Isaac doesn't have wing damage, which, you know, that's the only good thing that Isaac has is
Isaac
wing damage won't come in. Now Anthony's in the pit, so now Anthony's got wing damage.
And man, on a race, he was kind of hoping, you know, to have a better run here. This is the last thing Anthony wants to see. It looks like the bad luck continues. Like I said, man, they're always a victim of wing damage, and it happens again today.
Yeah.
Josh has found the Alpine again. Ruski got back around him, but here comes Josh for the overtake. And I keep saying Hugo. And Ruski goes off track right there, but I think Josh has it, so...
Now Isaac's got the kick Ekman in front of him, who just went from Aston Martin to here. Henry's currently P6 right now for kick. 2 Red Bulls have kind of broken away.
So, remember, Henry is no longer a Red Bull driver now, just a reserve, kind of a part-time driver, which is why he's at kick now. But it is good to see him back on the track.
He's currently 6th right now in that car, which is really impressive to see. And there's a lot of stuff I'm hearing back there. I hope Isaac's gonna just break something on his car. And he doesn't, but I heard a loud noise, so it's good to hear. And kind of the track's starting to break, but I tell you, those McLarens are in a very, like, you don't, I mean, there's no DRS, but it looks like a DRS train right now. How many are there?
And Josh, man,
You know,
in the fight for the championship, he probably hates to see Ruski outperforming him right now. And Josh off track right there. It's not going to help him catch Ruski.
now Isaac falls down to P11. So Isaac's out of the points now. You know, honestly, I bet majority of this grid's ready to just get this track over with.
Yeah.
This wasn't really, you know, a great track. Now, the impressive thing is that Henry's up there with mainly the top drivers.
And there we go. Lucas Sorrow, fastest lap. He's trying to maybe get around his teammate here.
The thing is, if this does become a McLaren battle anymore, it'll become a Red Bull battle for that championship.
And there we go. Josh
Brennan's not out
Sanchez
of it.
back in the fight with Ruski, and this time he clears him yet again. But we got to keep watching because this has been a back and forth for the past 7 laps. Ruski will get in front of him again. And there we go. Around the outside, Ruski with just raw speed gets past Josh Sanchez there. Carter Brown. I think that was just a yellow from Carter Brown and Devin. I think they made contact. One of them went off track, so I think we're good with that. Meanwhile,
Oh, and there's Lucas Shaw flying out of nowhere. So Lucas Shaw gets by his teammate. You know, this is weird to watch for the McLaren team.
I think
and the
Isaac
Ferraris
may
as
be
well.
getting ready for an overtake on the Sauber. And here comes Isaac. Side by side into turn 1 here.
They just
Ooh,
Gosh.
Isaac just not getting the best exit there.
both McLarens are fighting that turn.
And only one of them seemed to get the better out of the guy they were fighting. And even then, Josh still loses the position again.
Gage Brockway starting to catch up on Brennan Daniel now. There's no wing on Brennan either, so I wonder what this is about. Currently the Haas is breaking away. Here's here's Josh Ruski again. Oh my gosh, and here's the Mercedes Morgan. He's climbed up 8 positions right now.
And Morgan's going for the double overtake. What a move.
He's
Morgan gets it. Josh around the outside and get that position. That was crazy by Morgan. Definitely needs to make the highlight reel right there.
And here's Ruski.
They go into lap 9 here, but Ruski's not done.
Ruski's using his DRS here.
I think he's been really good about where he uses it, and that made...
and there's a spin on the kick. Another kick gets spun.
Both McLarens, P9, P10. And Isaac just goes off track there and into the wall.
Oh.
And he retires. Full course
he broke his tire. Ooh, another safety car.
And that is Isaac's race. That's his second DNF of the season.
Back-to-back DNFs for the driver.
and the safety car is back out here on lap 9.
And here goes Brennan to the pit lane, so now Hugo will be P3 with Henry going to Henry doesn't go.
I think a lot of these guys are probably hoping for the rain to end.
And I don't think it is. I think it's soda tire pit strategy, and it's going to be on inters all over.
Oh!
Now Josh gets his wing repaired.
Contact between Lucas Sorrow and Genk. I don't know if Genk brake checked him, but he went straight into Genk. Now Lucas Sorrow does have wing damage. We'll see how that affects his race. Remember, he is racing for a championship here, so that's the last thing you want to see. Preston. Yeah, Preston's on mute right now. Yeah, just coming. Preston, I don't know if you can hear me, but Isaac is going to commentate with us.
That's honestly, I'm pretty happy with them. I'm happy to get the guy in here. Now here's Henry in the pits. Henry comes out. P6 gets in front of Hugo Robles. And they come out before the Aston Martin though. And Henry doesn't, unfortunately, but he gets out. Not in front of Brennan. Close. Is Brennan on mediums?
Does Isaac need a commentator while to get in here?
I mean, he's an admin, correct? I think so. Brennan's on mediums, and Henry goes to hards. Whoa!
Hello, guys.
There we go.
Real quick, Isaac. Hi, Isaac, but real fast. We have a few drivers going on normal tire compound slicks. We have Henry on hards, Brennan on mediums, Morgan on hard, and now Devin on mediums, and the Williams reserve on softs. I did not expect to see this.
Definitely not expected.
No, I did not expect to see this. And now with Lucas hurting his wing, where does... Oh,
Hey,
Lucas
but
and
let's
Josh
think about
are
this,
10th and
because
11th.
Anthony Giannis was dead last before the safety car, but this safety car kind of helped him. He's up to 14th, and he's comped the pack quite a bit, so if you can keep his nose clean for the rest of the race, he can potentially get something done.
And before I retired, just to say, Mark did say the rain was going to clear up in 10 minutes. Just to let you guys know, he said the sun would be coming.
It's good to hear. Dude, Isaac, I'm so sorry, but honestly, just don't worry about it. This race has been... last season it went just like this, and I was not going to do that many race restarts, because I was not going to put up with it. And the sad thing is, it just rained. Just completely forgot about the rain. Which looked like, honestly, the start was almost better.
I don't know why my wheel disconnected again. Like last week.
Oh.
So,
No, is Josh going into the pits? Josh is going into the pits. Josh is going to go change tire compounds.
Josh been the only
is
one
going
who
to go
can
to
get points for
slicks.
McLaren now. He's got to do his best all day. And honestly, at this point, I feel like he just needs to play on the safety car again. Unless he just comes back
Seems like
up.
everybody is switching to slicks. Josh
Yeah,
is
well, no.
coming for slicks.
Josh went to slicks because, well, Lucas is on inter, so if Josh can get this right, then Josh can last the rest of this race. And there are so many people with penalties here. I mean, dude, I don't know. I tried to warn everyone to not send in turn one, and
And they sent you into turn
sadly,
one. So
sadly, it
Isaac,
was
only
just
guys who
as a guy
inevitable.
who was out there a little bit ago, you were in the race. What do you think about people going to slicks? Do you think it's like a risky strategy, or do you think it's a good one?
I think it
Oh,
can be
here's
high risk,
Ruski
high
spinning.
reward. Honestly, I mean, with the rain clearing up, like Mark told me, 10 minutes. I mean, those inter guys, especially like the top four who are on 10 lap old inters, it's going to be a big struggle against these guys who are still on or these guys who are
Oh
switching
god, Josh gotta catch up. Oh god, Josh.
slick. Sorry, but I
Yeah.
think right now the people that are going to benefit are the people on inters right now, like Lucas Sorrow or FlexMax, who is still on older tires, but he's on newer tires in the top four. I think the slick drivers will struggle to come out, but I think it will be good. Obviously, some of these guys are still behind. Obviously, safety car in this lap, but I guess
One
we'll
of
have
them
to
being your
see on the
teammate Josh
restart.
Sanchez.
And for Josh today, this is not what you want. You need a good day. He's fighting for a championship, and if Lucas really outperforms him today, it's only going to worsen the gap between them in the championship. So he doesn't like being this far back, probably, but it happened, and now we're back underway here.
Here we
And
go. The Haas
wow,
keyboard.
we've got a kick already in the pits and a racing board.
Here we go. Can Hugo Robles make the move? No, he stays. Any chaos into turn one. It does not look like it. Oh, Cool Gamer gets past. Or sorry, Lucas R. Oh, big dive from Anthony Yanes and Panda Morgan. Side by side going into turn one.
Anthony's
My
up
bad,
to
I'm not
P6, man, with the day he's been having.
Oh, and Brandon Daniel struggling bad on his mediums. He's all the way off. Nope, he saves it. Yeah, I'm telling you, these guys are going to struggle. Henry looking very slow. Here comes Lucas Sorrow.
Not the exit, but he's on those hard tires, and as you said, those inches are still going to be good for a little bit.
And all these guys who are on slicks are dropping down. Oh, big fighting from Lucas Sorrow and Henry Becerra. Side by
And
side.
Lucas is going to get the
Going
best
down
of
the
him
old
right
track.
here.
And Lucas Sorrow
Yeah,
with the
these
P4. And can Anthony
top
Yanis
four.
get it next? Look at the momentum Anthony has. Big momentum. He gained 6/10 there. Down the straight. Goodyear red for Anthony. Henry
Looking down at Henry, I think
dumping.
he's going to try and get it for P5. Here we go. This is a good place to try and either hold on to it or go for it, but we're going to see that turn one. If he's going to make a move, it's going to happen. He gets side by side almost right there, but it's not going to be enough.
And can we see the first Aston Martin podium since Anthony Yanis here last year in Monza? And 3-second penalty for Jackson Reed. Here we go, a little bit far back. Can't make the move there for Anthony Yanis. Hops the curb a little bit, so does Henry. Oh, here we go, down the straight,
Oh,
maybe
Henry.
he's around the outside. And he gets the move done. Henry struggling on those slicks. Can Franz Hermann be next? Another Ferrari-powered engine. He has no ERS though, so I don't know how that's gonna
Oh,
work
and the
out.
top three are fighting right now, and it's Hugo. Hugo's currently in the lead.
Oh
Hugo down
my
the
gosh,
inside of the
all the way
Haas.
up to P1. Hugo's going to have to hold off two drivers. But
Oh,
here
and
comes
there
Gank
goes the
Plumley.
Aston Martin through. And he just went from P1 to P3 in one corner. He's gonna push. They're all pushing, not
Hugo's starting
the
to
Aston
extend that
Martin.
gap. He does have the better car out of everybody here, so
And
if
here
they
comes
have
Lucas
fresher
Sarr. Do not
tires,
count
you're
him
going to
back.
see
He's under a second now.
under a second, and he's looking at Gank. And he also takes the fastest lap in Sector 2 right there. We're going to see, can Lucas Sorrow make a move here?
Anthony Yanis kind of falling off the pack, but Anthony's are
And here
nice.
comes Gage
Henry's
around
lost
the
2
bottom.
seconds.
Oh, Hugo's trying for the switchback. Can he get it?
And through goes the Aston Martin. It could be the first Aston Martin win ever, I believe.
Ever is right, I think, and wow.
Oh, Henry in the grass, and he's back. No, he's not pitting. Looked like he would go to.
Hugo's
And
trying to
Franz
hold him
Hermann
off it,
pits.
but Gage is not going to let it happen. Here comes Gank to Gage, but Gage is going to have the better exit, forcing the Haas
Josh.
almost off track there, and giving Lucas Sorrow the gap to squeeze through. Lucas Sorrow up to P2 after that move.
And this is not bad for the drivers or constructors. Obviously, with me out, I wasn't really doing anything. P10. But my teammate Joshua Sanchez, P15, struggling on his new slicks. And here's the Inter's driver, Franz Hermann, who came in. 3-second penalty for Henry Becerra. And as you can see, all these guys who are not on Inters, that boy Dom, 3-second penalty for corner cutting, are all dropping back. The only guy who are on Inters that are not gaining is Franz Hermann and Warrior. Coco currently in the lead, but will we see Lucas Sarl make the move? Will we see the Aston Martin of Gage Brockway make the move? Yank Plumpy, don't count him out either.
I think Hugo's starting to get a good
battle.
pace and maybe starting to control here, but Lucas Sarl is looking really fast. And if you give Lucas a chance, he'll take it. So you don't want to give it to him. And here comes Gage. I don't know if Gage is going to do anything there, but it looked like he had a chance to.
Yeah, I'm wondering, where did Preston Patrick go?
Man, I'm going to tell you.
I had to go to my P box.
Okay.
Okay.
Guys.
Oh,
Bro,
a little bit of a slide from Gage
crazy
Brockway.
racing, I'm going to be honest.
Is there no rain?
It looks like the rain has stopped, yeah.
Oh, it's like sprinkling a little.
So I think these slick tires are going to pay out because the top 5, every single one of them is going to have to pit.
So,
I think everybody on this grid does at least one stop in, so they're all going to be trying to do that.
I think
What are they
Lucas
missing?
and the top 4 or top 5 completely flipped. Coco's in the lead. Hugo Robles.
Yeah. Wait, real fast. What is on the? What happened while I was gone?
You just missed,
just battling.
you just missed like the best battle for first we've ever seen. All right, here comes Lucas Sarl. He's ready to go, and Lucas is gonna almost get there, but Hugo's holding him off in the Mercedes. Only a reserve driver, by the way.
Here's Gage. 3-second penalty for Josh Sanchez. And that's going to hurt him even more in the Drivers' and Constructors' Championship.
There are so many penalties on my screen.
And we could always get it back at Baku.
Wow, okay, here we go.
Gage
Gage is
going to be an insane
Lucas
3 battle.
Sarl for P2.
And do not count out the Haas.
That Haas is coming,
Oh,
but
Coco's in.
Gage is in as well.
Same
okay.
with Gage Brockway.
So
Oh, what a move
strategy.
for Haas. Around the outside, he gets by him.
Lucas Sarl is not giving up here on this pass.
Hugo goes on
hard.
He goes on hard.
Sarl.
Gage Brockway also on hard.
Side by
Who's going to come out ahead?
Ooh.
And Hugo's going to come out ahead and maybe
Anthony
still have
Yanes
a
also
top 5
pitched.
right here. It makes sense to see Anthony in the pits. He's on his way out.
And Warrior
Still
also in the pits.
It looks like if it can,
Franz Hermann also in the pits. Brendan Daniel also into the pits.
Oh, and
Josh
Devin
Sanchez stays out. He's up into P10. And we have a retirement.
I don't know what happened there, but Devin is out of the race. There's 16 drivers left now. And
Brendan pitting again. This might not be the best race for Brendan I've ever seen.
Lucas Sarl is struggling to keep up with Jank Plumley.
And they're going to have to come in. The top 2 are going to have to come in. So Henry Becerra will be P1 if this pit stop happens. And it could be a 2-3 as it stands if they come in for Mercedes. And Josh Sanchez in P10 fighting for the Drivers' Championship. Obviously, McLaren behind by 1 in the constructors, behind by 1 in the drivers.
Oh my gosh! Almost contact. Jank is going to slip up the track, and that's going to give Lucas the chance here.
Oh, and he cuts in front of him for the pit lane. Whoa,
that was almost
a little dangerous. And here comes Henry Becerra coming down the straight. Can he get past the Haas? Struggling still on those slick tires. And Gank also goes to
but Henry's going to get
here we go. This is going to be a tight battle. And Henry Becerra is going to come out ahead.
Maybe the Mercedes is going to get around as
well.
well.
Hugo Robles is going to get around. And it's going to be a battle down into turn 1. Oh, Hugo Robles, he also flies by.
Hugo's going to clear him perfectly.
Oh, no, he's not. Big dive. Oh,
and that did not pay out for him, and he's going to get a
3-second penalty. And he comes back on the track, almost hits Hugo Robles.
That was a horrible time to come back on track right there.
Double points for Ferrari. We've obviously seen the rumors. Tifosi not very happy with Carter Brown, who's been struggling all season, has a podium from Canada.
Now, guys, we gotta ask the question of when do we think Lucas Sarro is gonna make his way into the pits?
It's gotta
7
be
laps
here.
on inters. We're on lap 18. Everybody's off the inters. It's only him.
Morgan catches up to Henry. Henry spins a little, so Morgan starts to catch up now on Henry.
You would think Lucas Sarro would come in here. If he stays out, he's gonna lose more time. But with Morgan Wilbings gonna fight Henry, he could gain time from that. Will he come in here?
This looks like a good time
And
to come in, and he's gonna stay
he
He
out.
will
doesn't.
not. He's gonna stay out. And here we
And
go.
now-
Gates Plumley versus Hugo Robles. Defending the inside.
Both Mercedes are in a fight.
grass. And there you go. He gets through. No, not really. Side by side. Both on somewhat low
But
ERS.
he's
He
gonna
pushes him
have
out wide a
the
little bit.
worst place to do it.
Around the rowdy
Around the outside, and he
Oh,
goes
Hugo
off track.
Robles is
Hugo makes a mistake there.
Gage Brockway's through.
And
Now
while that
Morgan's gonna drop
happened,
to P6.
while that happened, Morgan gets around Henry for second. So that battle
Oh, and Carter
continues
Brown
there.
makes contact with Joshua Sanchez. Joshua Sanchez off in Radeon.
Oh, here's
Here we
Hugo and
Hugo
Gage Brockway.
battling.
Oh!
Oh!
Hugo and
Gage
that's gotta
takes
be a
him off
penalty.
track. That's gotta be a penalty.
That was very odd to watch.
I didn't clip that.
Wing
I came
damage.
back as soon as the contact
It's
happened.
good. I got that. Wing damage for Hugo
Let's see.
Robles. I can't imagine Hugo's gonna be happy with that.
Not even his fault. Gage goes off track and just hits me. Hugo
And here's
avoided
Carter
it
Brown
last time.
versus Joshua Sanchez again. Side by side, going into the
And Josh's
chicane.
gonna
Oh,
get around
Joshua
Carter,
Sanchez
but
goes
he's gonna
off.
mess up, so he's gonna go off track. He's gonna have to give the
He's
position
gonna let him
back,
by.
and he does. But that is really costly for a guy trying to win the world championship here.
Lucas going to the pits here. Lucas stays out again.
Lucas stays out again. I just
kinda making time.
Yeah, he's gained
Look
4
at
seconds
Henry
on
versus
P2.
Gank. Gank is right on Henry's rear. I
Two
don't think he's
back
gonna be able
markers
to
going
get the
at it.
position. Henry did a really
And
good
Haas
job
is
of
looking for their
defending
first
that.
podium of the season. Has Haas ever picked up a podium?
No, Hess has never picked a podium. They've all.
Haas looking for
Here
their
we
first
go.
ever podium.
Can Gank get it? Nope. Henry's gonna get the best of him out of that corner as well. Henry holding down that P3 position. But here comes Gank now.
Oh, Brewski goes off. Brewski's struggling. He slips again.
And Gank gets it done
Oh,
around
Brewski's still
Henry.
slipping. He's into the pit lane, and Brewski lost the whole wing.
Oh.
I think. No, he still has his wing. I can't really see it, but I seen he went off.
It's going to be really costly for him, but that's going to be good for Josh, because that's a free position right there. And not a
Yep,
whole
he's
wing,
taking
but
off his wing.
There is wing damage on that race car. So, off the pit there.
Joshua Sanchez hits P9. He's been P9.
Josh
He's got to catch the
P9 is
Ferrari.
really good.
And that's
In
the
front of him is
fastest lap
both those
from
Ferraris.
Brendan Daniel, and it's another 3-second penalty for
Ekman.
the other kick-sour, Ekman. 4 DNFs so far. Will we see another safety car? Those DNFs were in the wet. Last safety car to come out was Isaac Escobar. Which is me.
You
And
don't gotta
Lucas
touch
Sarro
your son about
finally
it.
into the pits.
Which is me.
Which is
Okay,
me.
finally,
Which
Lucas
honestly-
Sarro's in with a 25-second gap. There's a chance he still comes out in the lead, and that's probably what he's hoping for. He'll put him on
And I'm
hard.
guessing he will come out in
And
the
he- and
lead.
with 6
Monza
laps
is
to
around
go.
23 seconds to stay in front.
And with 6 laps to go, he's done with his pit strategy right there. And
And
what a
Gus
here
good
we
looks
go.
like
stop
He's
by
definitely
Lucas
going to come out in
Sarro.
front.
Very
And I
good
think
stop
this is
by
Lucas
Lucas
Sarro's
Sarro.
race to lose. Here comes Morgan Wilbanks looking for his first career win.
And Morgan's
Can he go
gonna
around
be
the
there.
outside?
Lucas is
He won't.
gonna have that
Lucas
challenge.
puts great defense.
Lucas has this lead still, but
Oh, he goes
Morgan
off a little
Wilbanks
wide.
is ready.
Oh, and Ruski is out of the race. And he's in the wall big time. Is that going to be a safety car?
Josh goes in the pits here.
Joshua Sanchez into the pits. The last McLaren remaining.
And what a day it's been for the Mercedes boys.
Well, when the Aston Martin goes off track, will he hit Hugo again like last time? No, he doesn't.
Yeah. Hang on, guys. I'll be back.
And Gank
is fighting with Morgan right now.
to try and get around Morgan. If he can get around Morgan, he definitely has a chance to take it from Lucas. I think he's definitely been one of the fastest here today. He gets that position. He's up to second. Now he's got his eyes set on our race leader.
What's
And
in there?
DRS has
Yes.
been enabled. It's about to heat up here now with just 6 laps to go. 7 laps to go.
Whoa, and these Aston Martin and Hugo keep on fighting. They just keep on going back and forth with one another. They're currently side by side down here.
Almost contact, but they keep
And
it
Anthony's
clean.
not too far behind with his mediums. Anthony's not out of it too with his mediums.
And staying in the top 10, it's looking like it could be a
Oh, and
good
he goes
drive,
to
but he's
pit?
going to pit.
He must have wing damage. No, Henry gets packed just due to the DRS, not him having any, and the two in front have DRS.
Lucas Sorrow, he does have that gap. Franz hurling the tires
retires.
there. And Anthony Giannis is going to come out P7 still. Oh, P8, P9. But with
No,
them
there's
all
Brennan
ahead
not
of
too
him,
far
you know,
behind.
where he's at. I think Brennan's
And Josh has just had a really
bad
quiet
stage
race.
today. So is Josh Sanchez, yeah. Been a really, really bad day for Josh. And
Yes, there is 2 more DNFs, or 1 more.
And
Did I miss,
Lucas
guys?
Sorrow extending that race lead to 2 seconds now.
And this is going to be big time. That's going to be 26 points ahead, plus more. Yeah, 26 points ahead of Josh, who is looking to not pick up any points. Hypershock, though, this could still be a fight for the Constructors and Drivers' Championship. He just has to bounce back in Azerbaijan.
The
He's
thing
extending
is,
that
with
gap.
the 3 championship battle between the 3 of them, Josh, Brennan, and Lucas. Lucas is honestly the only one that's really had a great race here today. The other 2 have kind of really fallen out, and they're in P10 and P11.
But McLaren not getting any constructor points is going to be really bad. So Josh is going to try.
And I wonder how
to
their
take
team principal is
tension.
going to feel about
Brennan.
that.
Oh.
And I wonder how the team principal is going
I
to feel
think
about
I
that.
know how he feels, man. I know that guy pretty well. I bet he's pissed.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Alright,
After Shock has the fastest lap, so he's starting to, you know, go back. Oh, Josh Sanchez takes it off of him.
You got to think with these remaining races. Thinking of McLaren, obviously. Actually, I wasn't there for the last part of the season. But we're going to need a strong push from me and Josh. Obviously, Josh is doing his part. I don't really know what I'm doing. But obviously, Red Bull. Oh, yellow flag. Right here. And it went away.
Contact between the kick and the Aston.
So, Aiden, how are you feeling about your drivers this season?
You know, they've been really good this year. This is a setback, but honestly, I know we can bounce back from it. And with Lucas not being at Singapore, you know, that's just the best time for Josh and you to maximize their points.
You're
and
absolutely
make sure
right. I forgot about that.
So
Yeah.
this is a setback, but there's still a chance to bounce back from it. We're really all just hanging on to see if Josh can get 1 point today, or if this will be a day where McLaren scores 0 points.
First time in history in Hypershock, Brennan Daniels gets by Jackson Reed past the sister too far, and he's going to pick up another point. Can he catch Anthony Yanes, who is fighting the Williams reserve?
And there we go. Anthony's looking for the position. He's going to get side by side. He's going to have the better entry. He has the fastest lap of Sector 2 now. And that boy Dom goes off track, and Anthony Yanis gets the position. Up to P7 for Yanis.
So obviously with him going off track, that means that Brennan will most likely get another position. He's getting big time.
And honestly, real fast, I don't know who driver of the day might be, but I think mine, in my opinion, has got to be Morgan Wilbanks, starting P16, and now currently all the way up to P3.
I don't know,
gonna
man.
agree with you.
I think Morgan Wilbanks has been really good all day today. Both Mercedes have had a pretty good day. Hugo making it to Q3 and then even having the fastest lap at 1 point today. You know, there's a lot of people out here who really deserve that, and I think Mercedes has two of the most deserving drivers right now.
So if this stands, but Brennan is gaining even more time. If he gets that PA,
And let's not talk
that would
about
be,
Josh, who's gaining quite a bit on that Racing Bulls. Can Josh get 1 point today in a day where it looked bad and keep the streak alive of scoring points for McLaren? Because he has dropped that about 0.5 seconds in just one corner.
things stand if Brennan gets that P4, they will have 404 points with McLaren sitting at 374. That is a 30-point gap deficit that McLaren's going to have to make up with these last 6 races, I'm pretty sure. Or, never mind, I won't say that, but 6 races, I'm pretty sure. Maybe 8, I'm not too sure. And Josh will be behind Brent. No, he won't. He will still be ahead of Brennan in the
Now, in
championship.
the 2 seconds off of this Racing Bulls, can Josh get there in time? And also, let's not talk about that boy Dom, because he's also still in this battle with Anthony. Anthony has the lead on him, but the gap is still there, which means when Brennan gets to these guys, if Brennan gets to these guys, it's not going to be easy, and there's 2 laps to do it.
Yeah, so they will have 403 points. Can Josh get this last point to make it 402?
And here he goes in the
only
Williams. That boy Dom goes for the position. Anthony, the contact, a lot of contact right there. And it looks like Anthony's still going to have the lead right there, and no wing damage. That was a lot of aggression, and that really helped Brennan catch up. And with DRS, Brennan's almost there into the DRS range, and now he is in DRS range, so if he can hold that down, he's going to have DRS going for him as well. Josh Sanchez now within a second away, and he has time to catch up. A mistake by that Racing Bulls is going to put Josh within DRS range, 4/10 back. Right here, he's got the DRS. Josh Sanchez deploys it. He's going to stay right behind, waiting for the mistake. Can Josh score a point today? He's going to pop out at the last second. Side by side, Josh. Oh, he's holding on to it. The Racing Bulls
And
goes
Josh
off
Sanchez
track,
will
and
get that
Josh
1
is in the
point.
points. What a move by Josh with only 1 lap to go at the line here. And Josh is up in the points, top 10. I don't think he can get anything else out of this, but that was a really good move by Josh, and now he's just got to hold it down. Should be easy, but Josh is going to have to fight off the DRS here.
And Joshua Sanchez, last lap, right? Yep, last lap. Here we go. Here's Jackson Reed, though. Down the inside. There's the yellow flag. Anthony got
Oh my
it.
gosh, Anthony
And that boy Dom in the wall. This means Joshua Sanchez can get more points, but Brandon Daniels all the way back up in P7. This is going to hurt McLaren bad. And I think...
Can Josh score more than 1 point? That's the question now. It looked like he didn't have a chance. Now he definitely does have a chance if he can just hold on to it.
And you would think this
and
race...
Lucas Sorrow
around for the final time. Lucas Sorrow gets it done at Monza.
wins in Monza.
Genk will get that second
And it's the
place.
first ever podium.
And Morgan Wilbanks for Mercedes. How about
13
that?
positions. It's 3 and 5 for Mercedes. What a race. And
Here we
comes
go.
Henry
Josh Sanchez
Becerra.
is here. He's only got a few more chances, but if he can get it done, it'll look good for
Oh,
Josh.
he's in
He
the
goes
gravel.
off track. He's only got 1 more chance.
He's
He's
still
going to
with
have
that
to dive bomb to do it.
And it's going to be 1 point.
There
And
wasn't anything there for him. Josh Sanchez, after the day McLaren's had, keeps the point streak alive. And McLaren does score that 1 point.
Brandon's
and
out of the race.
Harper D and F.
It'll
Wow.
count. He's 7. He went over the line before it happened.
Anthony Giannis did get in the points today. I don't think anybody expected him to not, but he looked like he could have had a better day, but a lot of things happened. But that's the end of the Monza Grand Prix right there.
Josh had Never go. Just go look at the GC.
To get it stay.
So are we gonna see another Henry?
Essentially.
And no, the crowd is all red, but we're seeing the wrong Ferrari engine on the podium. Haas picks up the first ever podium in the league. And Lucas Sarr is going to extend his lead to 25 points in the championship. But he will be missing next weekend. Josh Sanchez would have to win to get back on equal points. But I think Brennan Daniels will now be ahead of him with that P7 finish, or they might be tied on points. And yep, driver of the day for Morgan Wilbanks. Most overtakes from Jackson Reed. To sum it up, Red Bull's gonna get a 1.7. Mercedes gonna get a 3.5. Aston Martin's gonna get a I don't know, because Brennan look at DNF, so I messed it up everything. But he still got P7.